that's the added value.
A very proud Dr. Webster spoke about his time at the helm of this policy think tank. In terms of his career, this is the longest he has spent with any one organization. He says the success of the institution during his time as director is because of an innovative and talented team.
This is the collective effort, the NRI that you see now.
Top of the list of his achievements is bringing the NRI to a state where there are systems and processes in place that ensures that there is accountability and efficiency within the organization. He said they have worked very hard to establish an institution whose work is relevant to the development needs of the country. Work that he is particularly proud of is the NRI's involvement into the lands discussion since 2005 when they hosted the National Land Summit in Leh.
The land reform, once people start to register their land and then lease it to developers, will provide a steady revenue to landowners across the country. And if we do that, then it will be, creation of a broad-based economic growth with people having more money in their pockets than just waiting on government to deliver for others. It's something that we are now beginning to work. We're working on a few pilot provinces with landowners, trying to apply the new laws and so on. But people, once they see how it works, they will catch on.
He believes the housing issue in the country, especially in towns and cities, and the traffic congestion around the city are all linked to lack of proper management and corruption in issuing land titles.
Poor planning, and the problem is lands department. They don't contribute to proper planning of our cities and towns. And it's one of the weaknesses that I'm now fed up with the government. We tell them to do some of these things, they don't do it properly. They try to say, we will go and create this farm out here, Durand Farm, and give the titles to this. What good will those titles be? The titles will be as good as if the lands department sorts out this record. If they don't sort out the lands department, those titles will be useless titles. There's no bankability.
While there are a lot of things that he is proud of, he says challenges remain.
The limited number of researchers that we are able to get, even though we have a whole lot of development issues out there that we need to address and carry out research and contribute to debate and discussions that will lead to more informed decision making, we've been unable to recruit a lot of good academics to do the researches, basically because the pool is small. And in fact, it's probably non-existent.
The government has been funding the NRI's work. However, over the years, there has been very little increase in government support to the organization. While their work has been getting attention overseas, there seems to be little appreciation of it in the country.
Oftentimes, some of our policy reports and so on are not taken on board. And as Papua New Guineans, we are concerned. We are going to be part of that suffering that results from not having good policies. It is our responsibility also to come out and criticize government, and sometimes we've done that.
His plans for the future involved returning to a topic of interest which brought him to NRI, which he hopes to continue focusing on.
The three challenges in achieving universal basic education, which is one of the MDG goals, is increasing or bringing more children into school, making sure that everyone is in school. One of the other big problem about universal basic education is that the kids leave school before they complete the final grade. And the third challenge is improving the quality of learning. And a lot of that, the responsibility could be at the community level, at the school level, at the district level. So one of the work that I want to maybe continue after is really looking at that in a bit more informative way and constructive way and say, look, how could we operationalize it and how could we make more informed decisions at the local level?
Sarah Aupong, National EMTV News.